Best of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be in parts maybe, but um. So all
Up
right.
in smoke, that's where my troubles go. In my lungs, and sometimes up my nose. In troubled times, begin to bother me. Where is it? I take a toll, and all my cares go up in smoke. Up in smoke, donde todos que será. I can't do it without the lyrics. I don't have the lyrics. There are no signs que dicen no fuma. So I roll a bomber and it's all and después I choke and all the mix cans go up in smoke. Did I tell you the story about the time I met Tommy Chong
Oh yeah.
at at a place where they sell stuff. Like
What kind of stuff? Oh, okay.
A head shop.
Yeah, back in was it 2006 or no? It was before that. It was 2000. Had to have been 2001 or 2002. Anyway, at a head shop. Yes, he appeared here in town. And
Here in this town?
Yeah.
Oh, in Vancouver. I forget. I'm on this side of the river.
Was he associated with Mary Jane's House of Glass?
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say yeah. That's.
he did a thing there, and Marconi was there, and Tiny. And I went there and I bought a bong, and I got a picture with him, and he was going to sign the bong, and then they said, no, you can't sign that bong because he didn't buy an expensive enough one, or he has to pay extra for your signature. And he was
What?
Fuck that. But I said, don't worry about it. I got a picture with him though. Still got the picture too.
I got, a long time ago, like between, I think it was maybe like 1992, I think. I was working in Columbus, Ohio, and there was this other comedian that was working with me, and I was the opening act. And so when Tommy Chong was coming into town on the weekend, so when the weekend comes, I didn't really was going to work, but I was going to just like be there to hang out or whatever. I could still stay there, and then I would come back and do a show on Sunday. And so my friend goes, I really want to smoke Tommy Chong out. I have weed. We were smoking weed in the in the condo together, and we was like, which is really an apartment that they keep us at. It's not really a condo. They just call it the condo, comedy condo. It was weird. So we were smoking and whatever. And why is he calling me on? Why is he doing that?
I don't know. Who is he? And what is he doing?
Northblatt is calling me on Facebook. That was strange. Who is on
You
tonight?
can call on Facebook, like Skype.
Um,
The world has really changed.
I have my guests at my house.
Got a camera deal
And
too on
we
it. I've seen that
have
before, but I've never used
Kevin.
it. But
I'll tell the story later. You know what? Maybe we can do a Tommy Chong segment. How we met Tommy Chong.
yeah, sure.
Kevin Korn. And
I know I follow him on Facebook, and he's.
okay, here we go.
I like that things have kind of come out.
Hello.
Around, so,
Yeah, I
Who,
can
Tommy
hear
Chong?
you.
yeah. Cheech and Chong.
We have Kevin and we have Northblatt. I think we have Northblatt. He was trying to call me on Facebook, but I wasn't able to answer. So maybe we can try. Hi, Kevin.
It's calling Kevin. Still.
Okay, it's still calling Kevin.
Answer.
That's a really funny picture of Kevin with the Santa Claus outfit on. You want to maybe catch that? Last night he used somebody else's photo. Wait, he's putting
Oh,
his
I
he's
can't
putting
really
his
do it.
video on. Oh my god! Oh my god! There he is!
I can't see. I can't. It doesn't really show it very well.
have the Santa hat.
Nice hat.
Yeah, I wore it to Walmart today.
I'm videoing a video.
I know, that's what we do. That's what we do with trips. That's what we do with trips. We videotape each other. Eva Cunningham is here. You know,
Hey!
and she's doing she's doing the camera work tonight. On the show.
I make no promises.
Well, she makes no promises, but for now she's doing the camera work, and so, and then I've got Kevin. God damn it, Belziles.
It's Keith.
Keith. Shit, I'm
Hold on.
sorry.
Hey, I have something I can help.
I feel like such an idiot right now. I should know
That's
better.
okay.
I get Kevin's and Keith all mixed up. There's this
I
Keith
do that
that
with
owns
Greg's
this
and
place.
Jeff's.
That's-
Greg's and Jeff's.
And then of course, like I smoked some herbs, so I'm probably my.
And drank some wine. She alcohol marijuana.
I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. But it'll be a good show. Don't worry. Oh, can I hold it? Okay. This is great. Thank you.
Let me see.
I brought you cards so that you could kind of
That's great.
have an idea of
That's
of
awesome.
of some of the stuff I do.
Okay.
There's that.
Okay.
Can I see that tag?
Events and entertainment.
Yeah.
That's great.
I've got chocolate covered orange jelly beans.
You
Yeah.
do? Oh, I'm totally jealous.
Yeah, that shit's the bomb. Almost as good as the zombie weed. Good lord.
Zombie weed.
Yeah, we had an experience. Did you ever watch the episode with the Zan on there?
Yeah.
That one I have to keep that plastic on.
All right.
But that's what that is basically.
Okay. We'll go into that.
Lots of info for
I
that.
found this cider. I like drinking cider once in a while, but I found this new stuff. It's called Naughty and Nice. And it's a semi-dry spiced cider. It's 10.5% alcohol.
Damn.
Yum.
Good lord.
Good lord. Like, I probably, like, a drop of that would have sent me to the moon.
This shit is.
Oh, actually, I need to set it on this side. Let me go this
Is
way.
that this?
Oh,
No,
this
I'm
is mine.
good.
Go ahead.
That's
Yeah.
I drank mine. Probably some
Yeah,
of
bring
yours.
bring the wine over this way. Let's share it while we're doing it. I haven't really had that much.
Gary,
Yes.
we're starting as soon as it goes live.
Okay. Wonderful.
I went to New Seasons there. I told you this. They had a really good sale.
That's
So I was like,
wonderful.
nice.
Wonderful.
Okay. And the easiest, like, probably, like, doesn't matter, like, where we do, but, like, this is where our microphone is, so, talking into this
I'm fine.
bet, and, oh, let me get this going here, because we have a little chat line that happens. Where do you want to start? You know what, I'm not sure if we're gonna need songs tonight, because my friend that's here is, Keith is a musician. So I think all of the music that we're gonna do is gonna be like done live tonight.
Nice.
Or either. I don't mind sharing.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Right on.
Is that all right? Do you hear me, Sasha? Okay, cool. Awesome.
All right with me.
Yeah. I'm cool with doing the spontaneous thing. It's far more. It's much more fun than canned stuff. And might as well just go with that.
But no frequency in this can.
Right. It has no frequency. We're shifting the frequency of no, seriously.
I need
like,
one more hand.
we're shifting cosmic frequency tonight. This is actually we're gonna start out with the solstice. This is the solstice right now.
Nice.
Midnight happening. Magical time. We're gonna bring the magic to the show.
The Madge.
The Magi.
Yahweh.
No. Oh, I'm ready.
That's a great. Are we live yet? Oh, you know what? Because like we've been live the whole time. Because I didn't hear the theme song. Did the theme song happen?
It's the theme song, right?
I mean, because I didn't. Well, I don't know. I didn't realize we were live. Well, welcome to Hollywood Happy Hour on the Time for Hemp Network. You know, that's so funny. Oh well, it doesn't matter. This is the solstice, and you know, we are you guys who are listening to us right now. If you're on the Pacific, well, it's the solstice on Pacific Coast time. I mean, it's happened in other places earlier, and I'm sure it's been happening in other parts of the world. But you know, time doesn't really exist, as I say, even though the show is called Hollywood Hemptress Hour. But welcome to the show. We are on the time.
What's the Hollywood Hempster's hour, but it's 2 hours long.
Right, that's what I.
Editing.
Like, and you know what? I'm not even in Hollywood, so none of it's really real, right? But what is real is the cannabis plant and the hemp plant. Although it is real in this, like, if you want to really argue it, it could be actually a holographic universe that we're existing in. So, but it is real to the reality that we exist, and it's this plant that may or may not really be real in a holographic existence that we actually exist in. That is illegal, which is also put up by standards by people who actually exist in a holographic universe that don't even realize that they live in a holographic universe and think that rules belong there. So anyway, can you tell I smoked some really good weed?
That's good.
Am I a bad influence?
Yeah, I don't know if Iva wants to come out and say that she's actually back on the show again, but Iva Cunningham is here. She called me up before the show and said, what are you doing tonight? I said, oh, well, I have, Keith, who is also my special guest. He's been playing the music in the background there. Keith Belisle is here tonight with us, and he's a Renaissance man, and we're going to get into that in a minute. He does various things, as well as play a really great guitar and ukulele. And since it is the solstice and it is Hollywood Hempster's Hour, and we're definitely doing it on the West Coast, Pacific Coast here. I love the Pacific Coast. Don't you guys love the Pacific Coast?
I don't know. I like the Gulf Coast.
You do?
I like the East Coast.
It's really wonderful. So, but
From your house, Terry?
what?
Where are you shooting from? Or where are you shooting from? Your place?
I'm at my place right now. I am I'm in the brick room that I normally am in. And, Iva did call me up tonight, and she said, what are you doing? And I said, well, I'm having this thing happen. She goes, well, I've got like a couple bottles of wine. And I love wine. You know what? I don't feel guilty about wine, like I said before, because Jesus made it for a bunch of people. And I think if it's good enough for Jesus or Jesus or Ishwe or whoever you want to call him or want to believe him to be, but, in fact, some people don't even like Christianity, but, Christmas is happening here, and no matter how you avoid it, in this particular part of the sect of the world, we are celebrating what is this? This is the birth of Christ. Which
Supposed.
technically,
Well,
Not according to the Testament, but it is the celebrated birth of Christ.
Right.
It's not the official birth or date of birth, but it's
but
the celebrated one.
it's the birth of something, which
Day for the birth of Christ.
but then some people say that it's the birth of the rise of the sun, or that the sun is the sun that's coming out after the winter. I mean, there's like all these things, and again, I don't know why I'm like fixated on this thing, but I think it's really relative to what's happening in society. Does anyone agree with me on that, or I'm just like really high?
Fucking A.
I hear more now that it is just a rehashing of more ancient history and more ancient timings of celebrations or
It's sun
ceremony.
worship.
Yeah, exactly. And
It's sun worship. All in all, it's 5,000 years worth of sun worship.
right,
And there's been 16 Jesuses.
right,
If you want to get right down to
Right.
it, there's been so many fucking messiahs and so many stories of Jesus' life that have been told way before Jesus was born. So or when he supposedly was born. So,
yeah. So
I
there's more.
don't argue that there was a man named Jesus that was born, whenever, and actually got exploited into a martyr. But I believe that this religion, that Christianity, is definitely a form of sun worship that's been transformed over the years.
There's no fucking sun right now. I'm not
Yeah,
worshiping
it's
much.
it's definitely a brand for people that need a brand religion. I certainly know there's more information out there than a lot of people choose to take hold of.
I find it interesting. I mean, of course, I don't know. My personal background was that, I grew up with having the Christmas, Jesus, Christian holiday. Although, we weren't we kind of varied into all the different levels of Christianity and experimented with them, and then realized that we were non-denominational, and then realizing we were just like spiritualists, pretty much. But I just find it interesting to regain knowledge about like what the Earth is doing and what the solstice is doing, and how those things are actually correlated to anchoring a Christmas thing going on at the same time. I mean, like and I'm gonna take it even farther. This is what really irritates me about Christmas. Because I'm gonna say all right, I'm bah humbug. I'm like, I'm like, what a bunch of bullshit. You have to go like, Walmart's having a sale. We have Black Friday. It's all commercialism. Like, oh, who's gonna get the best, whatever station, PlayStation, 4. I want an iPad. I want this. I want this.
PlayStation, who gives a fuck?
I mean, plastic things that, toys, robotic little like toys that are gonna like be distinct in 2 years, or like the battery's gonna fall out in 2 months, and just crap that we buy. Chia Pet, for all the greedy people, they're like, woohoo, it's Christmas. Let me go out there. This is where we're gonna make our money. This is the money that we're gonna be able to take our cruise on later on, and make sure that we have this bullshit health care that we get offered down our fucking throats. All right, that's what I really think about this. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not participating. I don't give a fuck. Get out of my face. I don't even want to hear a goddamn Christmas song. Although tonight we will have some that will be really absolutely wonderful. Because I do love Christmas. What's good for me about Christmas this time is to maybe realize that something else is going on. Like I take why, what is going on? Is there real magic? How far does the magic go? Is it so magical that the people that know that there is magic can we do a bunch of consumerism in our face? And these are the things that happen to you when you smoke weed. For me, that's what happens. And that's why they don't want us to have it, because people like me who smoke it and then see things, they go,
we start thinking.
We start thinking. They go, no, that girl needs to shut the fuck up. And now, because fuck you, I have a show, so screw you. We're on the top.
You can't stop me.
Nobody takes me seriously anyway, so I don't really care. Isn't she an airhead? Yeah, I'm an airhead. Okay, let's move on.
That's awesome.
So Kevin, I don't know if anybody, we took a little picture on the Hollywood Hipsters Hour Ustream. Kevin is actually wearing a Christmas hat. You've got that Christmas hat on, that Santa hat.
Yeah.
That's a really.
Like one of his elves.
I mean, last night you had a picture of like a drunken Santa on Skid Row with his beard pulled down. And tonight, you actually have a picture of yourself in a Santa hat. It's so cute. I mean, my God, that's like a postcard, Kevin. After the show, I think you should market it and be like a whore just like the rest of us are for marketing.